Welcome to the Hobbit House at June Farms. This enchanted structure was built in 2022. It has a living roof and is built into the ground. So let's take a look. When you first approach the Hobbit House, you are greeted with these three amazing lanterns. These lanterns were constructed from pieces of wood that were found in the forest, and the wiring was actually embedded directly in them, so you can't see any wiring at all, which just gives it such an amazing feel. When you first walk up to the Hobbit House, you're immediately met with a bunch of amazing perennials that they've planted here, as well as a very cozy fire area. Standing in the entryway to the Hobbit House, I feel like I'm just in the middle of a woodland fairy tale, and I can't wait to see what's inside. As soon as you walk through the big circular door to enter this Hobbit House, it's immediately apparent that you are underground, and it feels so cozy. Right off the bat, you notice this impeccable stonework that was all done by hand, mixed with the woodworking in here gives it such a natural feel. The arched beams support the living roof and connect the bedroom area to the kitchen area. The circular port window shows you how thick the walls of this space are, which really makes the building quality apparent. The kitchen is lined with a beautiful live edge countertop that is so smooth to the touch. It also has a pounded copper sink, which we really loved. The centerpiece of the kitchen is this Middle-earth map, which really drives home the theme of this whole Hobbit house. You will not be sacrificing any comforts when you stay in this Hobbit house. It is equipped with radiant floor heating, air conditioning, as well as all the amenities you need to cook comfortably. A 4-burner stove, a fridge, and a microwave. We really loved all of the little wooden knickknacks that they have on the shelf in the kitchen, particularly this hand-carved wooden bowl. Around the corner, there is this adorable nook where you can enjoy your coffee or any meals. They have some Lord of the Rings memorabilia on the wall, fitting in with the theme. There's also a cute little platter that has some candles, wood to start a fire, matches, and even a June Farms scavenger hunt for guests to complete. The closet is perfectly hidden with these wooden panels, making it look like it's just the rest of the wall. The door right off of the kitchen leads you to the magnificent bathroom that this Hobbit house has. In the bathroom, there is another hammered copper sink, which sits upon a floating wood shelf, which we just love the aesthetic of. You can see the curved archway on the ceiling continuing in the bathroom, as well as the lantern-style lights. The bathroom has an open concept shower, which is a really nice mix of industrial and rustic. One of the things that we noticed at June Farms is that their Airbnbs are fitted with personalized soaps and matches and other little things like that that have the June Farms logo on them, which really just shows how amazing their attention to detail is here. This Hobbit house is fitted with a king-size bed, which is extremely comfortable. This concludes the inside of the Hobbit house, so let's go up to the roof and check it out up there. How June Farms does their landscaping is that they take tree trunks and use them as supports for their various gardens, which we are definitely taking a lot of inspiration from. Right beside the Hobbit house, there's a path that leads you up to the roof. Here on the top of the Hobbit house, the structure completely disappears. You can't even really tell that it's here, but you can see the chimney poking out, where you can see the beautiful hand-laid stonework continue. Here on top of the Hobbit house, there are some tree pieces that are lining the top of it. It's also such a unique experience to be able to stand on a living roof. I think this is the first time that I've ever done that. On the upper level of the Hobbit house is where you're able to park your car, so you don't have to walk far at all. There will also be a golf cart waiting for you if you choose to reserve it, which we definitely recommend as a really fun and easy way to zip around the whole farm. Up here, you can also see a little bit of some of the other Airbnbs that they have at June Farms. There is a really neat teepee over there that you can get a peek at, as well as a converted Airstream in the distance. You can really tell that June Farms has taken into consideration the guest experience while you're here. Although they do have multiple Airbnbs, they are all laid out in a way that maximizes the privacy of each of them, so you completely get your experience of being embedded in the woods. They also have thought of every single little detail that you could need when you're actually in the Airbnb.